Alright, let's dive right into another deep dive explainer. Today, we are breaking down the nuts and bolts of the Poppo Live in-app economy to find out how monetization truly works under the hood. If you've been hearing all the buzz and rumors about the Poppo Live coin collection method and you're wondering what the real story actually is, well, you're definitely in the right place. Let's use the platform's own official guidelines to separate fact from fiction.
So, right off the bat, let's look at the million-dollar question that brings pretty much everyone to this topic. Can you make real money just by collecting free coins on Poppo Live? It's kind of the ultimate internet dream, isn't it? The whole idea that you can just click around, scoop up free virtual currency, and somehow magically cash that out to pay your rent. These rumors about grinding for free coins to make a living are literally everywhere right now. But today, I promise you, by looking directly at our source material, which is the platform's very own currency and monetization guide, we are going to get a definitive black and white answer to that exact question.
Here's our quick roadmap for this explainer. First up, the Poppo Live economy. Second, coins, the buyer's currency. Third, diamonds, the creator's reward. Fourth, we'll tackle the free coin myth head-on. And finally, how to actually earn.
Okay, Section 1, the Poppo Live economy and its dual currency system.
The absolute most fundamental rule of the entire platform, the thing you have to grasp right away, is that Poppo Live operates on a dual currency system. Basically, they use both coins and what the guide refers to as points or diamonds. Now, why does this matter so much? Well, because the most common mistake new users and creators make is just assuming all virtual money in the app is exactly the same, but it absolutely isn't. The source text explicitly tells us that while both of these systems exist side by side on Poppo Live, their purposes completely differ. Misunderstanding this dual system is exactly where the whole confusion about the coin collection method begins. You really have to treat them as two entirely separate financial ecosystems living inside one single app.
Moving on to Section 2, coins, the buyer's currency.
According to the official guide, coins are the app currency that users purchase with real money. And the sole purpose of these coins is to be used to send virtual gifts to hosts, the streamers. So the crucial takeaway here is that coins represent incoming capital. This is fresh money entering the app's ecosystem directly from a viewer's actual real-world bank account. When you see coins on Poppo Live, you need to think of them strictly as the currency of the audience. It's a one-way street. Viewers buy coins with real cash so they can participate and show their appreciation.
Section 3, diamonds, the creator's reward.
Now, here is where the monetization magic actually happens for creators. When hosts receive those virtual gifts we just talked about, they don't get coins. Actually, scratch that. It's more like those gifts instantly convert into points or diamonds. And this brilliantly illustrates the genius of the dual currency system. Hosts hold points or diamonds, not coins. And it's these points and diamonds that, according to the app's strict policy, can actually be converted into real money. This right here is the critical step toward actual monetization. You just don't cash out coins. You cash out the points or diamonds you generated by receiving gifts.
Just to really nail this concept down, think of coins as being bought with real money by viewers specifically for virtual gifts. On the flip side, points and diamonds are earned by hosts and converted back into real cash. It's a closed loop for sure, but with a very strict division of labor. If you want to support someone, you need coins. But if you want to get paid, you need points or diamonds. Understanding this hard boundary is exactly what protects creators from wasting their time chasing platform myths.
This all builds into a complete life cycle of value on the app. It's basically a 5-step journey from a viewer's wallet right to a creator's bank account. Step 1, it starts with real money from the viewer. Step 2, that real money buys coins for the viewer's account. Step 3, the viewer uses those coins to purchase a virtual gift during a stream. Step 4, the host receives the gift, which the system immediately logs as points or diamonds for the host. And finally, Step 5, the host converts those points or diamonds back into real money. Notice what's missing from this cycle? Yeah, at no point does a host independently gather up coins to cash out. The flow of real value is strictly regulated through this specific step-by-step transaction pathway.
All right, Section 4, the free coin myth.
Straight from the platform's own monetization guide, there is no guaranteed way to earn money by collecting free coins, period. The source material is completely unambiguous about this. If you are spending hours and hours grinding on the app, trying to game the system by picking up free coins in the hopes of transferring them into a real-world income, the official documentation clearly states that this is not a guaranteed or viable monetization strategy. The app's economy simply is not designed to pay out on the buyer's currency unless it has gone through the proper gift-giving cycle to become a diamond. So we can officially bust this myth right here, right now.
Which brings us to Section 5, how to actually earn. So how do you actually make a living here? Well, according to the official guide, income is usually generated through 3 legitimate pathways. First, and honestly most importantly, gifts sent by viewers. As we've established, this is the primary engine of the platform, entertaining an audience enough that they enthusiastically choose to spend their purchased coins on you. Second, agency programs. The app has structured programs that provide real avenues for earning, likely through formal representation and hitting specific platform metrics. And third, specific app events. Poppo Live runs targeted events that offer structured rewards for participation and success. These are your 3 pillars of actual monetization. No shortcuts, no weird free coin glitches, just clear, platform-supported avenues for creators to build their income.
And that brings us to our final thought for this explainer. We've looked at the data, we've broken down the dual currency system, and we've totally debunked the coin collection myth. The reality is crystal clear. Actual monetization requires generating real value. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Since free coins definitely won't pay the bills, how will you create content that actually earns viewer gifts? It's time to shift your focus away from looking for shortcuts and start focusing on building an incredible, engaging experience for your audience as a host. Because as we've seen today, that is exactly how the economy of Poppo Live is designed to reward you. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive, and keep learning.